welcome to This is Exclusive. I'm Ridhima Anand Bhardwaj. Our top focus today is going to be on the Indie Alliance supporting Arvind Kejriwal. Today's been another day of twists, of turns. We saw the day start and end today with Swati Maliwal's recreation of the entire scene. We saw it start with a video that was given out by the Aam Aadmi Party. The Aam Aadmi Party comes out now, says in anti-Maliwal rhetoric, we're going to shortly see what's more going to be said. But first on This is Exclusive, we're also going to be getting you Member of Parliament who condemns this entire episode. Let me now take a look at our top headlines. Days after Aam Aadmi Party MP Sanjay Singh acknowledged assault case, the Aam Aadmi Party defends Bibhav Kumar, calls Swati Maliwal BJP's B team. Delhi police take Swati Maliwal to Kejriwal's residence to recreate the scene of the assault. Swati Maliwal shares horror of the assault gate with magistrates, says she was verbally abused, physically assaulted. Chilling details come out in the Delhi police FIR in assault gate, sections 308, 323, 341, 354B added. Even as Delhi police take Swati Maliwal to Kejriwal's residence, the Delhi Chief Minister addresses an Indie bloc rally in Mumbai. And let me get you the latest details that are coming in now. Minutes earlier, a team from the Delhi police took Swati Maliwal to the Chief Minister Kejriwal's residence, which has now been designated as the scene of the crime. Police officials and Swati Maliwal are also accompanied by the FSL team and the station house officer of the Civil Lines police station. The visuals on the screen showing what's happening as we are speaking, as now the team from the Delhi police has reached Chief Minister Kejriwal's residence. They are designating this as the scene of crime. There's been a recreation of the entire crime scene that occurred 4 days earlier on the 13th of May. We see Swati Maliwal slowly walking towards the Chief Minister's residence. This is the place where the crime took place. The FIR giving out barbaric and horrific details about what happened with Swati Maliwal. And police officials on the screen also accompanying Swati Maliwal, also accompanied by the FSL team, also the station house officer of the Civil Lines police station. Viewers, today, as we're going to go across to a lot of details that are coming in, we're also going to be staying with the live pictures. This is a live story as the Aam Aadmi Party cries foul and starts an anti-Maliwal rhetoric. We're also getting details of the scene of the crime and what's happening there. Now, let me tell you, Swati is taken to Delhi Chief Minister's residence. I'm also going to try and go across to our reporters joining us from Mumbai and from Delhi on the story. In Delhi at Civil Lines as well as Swati Maliwal's residence, we've seen our reporters cover us. We've seen Riyanka, who was there earlier. And as we're going to try and get my reporters with us, let me also tell you what's been happening since morning. An FIR has now been registered in which great details of the horrific crime that were given out have been given out by Swati Maliwal. When she gives out these details, we're also going to stay live with that visual on our screen. Swati Maliwal at Arvind Kejriwal's house to recreate the crime scene. Kejriwal in Mumbai asking for support for the NCP. Completely unbothered, completely unflustered, undeniable, unacceptable that he's not even condemning the incident. He's got Atishi fielded to give out a press conference on Swati Maliwal, but does not answer any question that Republic TV has asked him. Swati Maliwal, meanwhile, recreating the scene, asking for CCTV footage to be out there, calling this political henchmanship, and also trying to get details. What's very clear is the visual on the screen continues playing on This is Exclusive, viewers, is the Indie Alliance continues backing Aam Aadmi Party and Arvind Kejriwal. We see on the screen key Indie Alliance players. There's Sharad Pawar of the NCP, there's Akhilesh Yadav, all of them sitting and asking for garnering of votes at a time when no one is speaking out about woman member of parliament Swati Maliwal and the assault that took place. It's extremely strange, and we're staying with those visuals, and I'm going to tell you, Sanjay Singh a few days ago admitted and condemned the assault, and today the pictures on the screen showing Swati Maliwal getting into the car, moving out from the Delhi Chief Minister's residence, possibly going back after the scene has been recreated. She's also demanded for the CCTV footage to be seen, and yet the Aam Aadmi Party continues to deny the story. Atashi says very strangely that it's actually Maliwal who's now working at the behest of the BJP. Even as the political slugfest continues, the question is, where is Bibhav Kumar? Has he gone into hiding? Why does Atashi not go ahead and condemn Bibhav's role? Why is Bibhav not being produced and coming forward? The NCW goes to Bibhav's house, but yet the personal assistant of Kejriwal is on the run. He's no longer also with Arvind Kejriwal, whereas he was seen with him just 2 days ago. All these questions that need to be answered by the Aam Aadmi Party, but the big breaking news coming in, Maliwal is now leaving the Chief Minister's residence. The crime scene recreation is over. She's leaving from the Chief Minister's house, as the visuals are showing, and this happens after an hour was taken by the Delhi police as well as the FSL teams to recreate the entire incident. She leaves the Chief Minister's residence now, and now it is on the Delhi police to see the evidence they've collected, the CCTV footage that they've seen, and then to see whether there's going to be a charge sheet filed in this, whether they're going to try and find Bibhav Kumar. He's going to be produced in a court, in a trial court, to see what happens. But several questions that continue to remain unanswered as Arvind Kejriwal is continuing to be campaigning, not answering a crucial question that has become the talk of the political discourse. It changes the political discourse of 2024. It's going to be very crucial to see what happens. Swati Maliwal getting into the car, leaving from the Chief Minister's residence. Viewers, I also want to, as we stay with those pictures, talk about what happened and what she said in the FIR. She says, Bibhav Kumar slapped me 8 times. I screamed. I felt numb and shocked. In order to protect myself, I pushed him away. He pounced on me, brutally dragged me, pulled my shirt up. My shirt buttons opened and shirt flew up. I landed on the floor, hitting my head on the center table. I was constantly screaming. Bibhav Kumar did not relent. He attacked me by kicking me repeatedly in my chest, stomach and pelvis area with his legs. I was in extreme pain. Even as Swati Maliwal gives out these details, the Aam Aadmi Party has completely stated that she is working at the behest of the BJP. They've made this a political gamble. No one in the Aam Aadmi Party today is saying action needs to be taken against Bibhav Kumar. Viewers, today we also want to tell you that sections have been added in the FIR 308, wrongful restraint 341, assault or use of criminal force against a woman 354B. The barbaric assault at Arvind Kejriwal's house, the recreation of which that happened just a short while ago, Swati Maliwal, Member of Parliament, leaving the residence of Arvind Kejriwal. Let me also now, viewers, tell you, shockingly, what was said by the Aam Aadmi Party, Sanjay Singh, their leader, just a few days ago.
शुरू करें? कल एक बहुत ही निंदनीय घटना घटित हुई, जिसके बारे में आप सबको बताना चाहता हूं। कल सुबह अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के आवास पर स्वाति मालीवाल जी मिलने के लिए पहुंची थी। ड्राइंग रूम में इंतजार कर रही थी। इस बीच बिभव कुमार जी वहां पे आते हैं और उन्होंने स्वाति मालीवाल जी के साथ बहुत बदतमीजी की, अभद्रता की। इस पूरे मामले की जानकारी 112 नंबर पे कॉल करके स्वाति मालीवाल जी ने पुलिस को दी। इस घटना की जितनी निंदा की जाए कम है। अरविंद केजरीवाल जी ने पूरी घटना को संज्ञान में लिया है और इस पूरे मामले में सख्त कार्रवाई करने को कहा है। जहां तक स्वाति मालीवाल जी का प्रश्न है, स्वाति मालीवाल जी ने देश के लिए, समाज के लिए बड़े काम किए हैं। पार्टी की पुरानी और सीनियर लीडर में से एक हैं। हम सब उनके साथ हैं और निश्चित रूप से ये जो पूरा प्रकरण हुआ है, इसको मुख्यमंत्री जी ने गंभीरता में संज्ञान में लिया है और इस पे कार्रवाई करेंगे। आम आदमी पार्टी ऐसे लोगों का समर्थन नहीं करती है, ये स्पष्ट करना चाहते हैं।
जब से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को बेल मिली है, जमानत मिली है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी द्वारा लगाए गए झूठे केसों से वो तिहाड़ जेल से बाहर आए हैं, तब से भारतीय जनता पार्टी बौखलाई हुई है। और इसी बौखलाहट के तहत भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने एक साजिश रची, एक षड्यंत्र रचा और उस षड्यंत्र के तहत स्वाति मालीवाल जी को दिल्ली के मुख्यमंत्री अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के घर 13 मई को सुबह सुबह भेजा गया। इस षड्यंत्र का इरादा था अरविंद केजरीवाल जी पर झूठे आरोप लगाना। स्वाति मालीवाल जी इस षड्यंत्र का चेहरा थी, स्वाति मालीवाल जी इस षड्यंत्र का मोहरा थी। जब से अरविंद केजरीवाल जी को बेल मिली है, जमानत मिली है और
Viewers, on This Is Exclusive, we're also going to get you an exclusive interaction we've had with Member of Parliament Rajya Sabha, Mahesh Jethmalani, who condemned the incident and asked why the Aam Aadmi Party is not taking any action against Bibhav Kumar. Take a look at This Is Exclusive on This Is Exclusive. Saltgate is going to be something that's going to be the albatross around Arvind Kejriwal's neck, but also the indie that continues backing him. I welcome on our show Member of Parliament, Senior Advocate in the Supreme Court, Mr. Mahesh Jethmalani. Mr. Jethmalani, today an extremely serious matter is going to be raised here where we're going to read out from the FIR. The FIR that goes into great details to say that Swati Maliwal says, I have been slapped 7 to 8 times. I screamed. I felt shocked. I screamed. However, I was pounced on, brutally dragged. Deliberately, my shirt was pulled up. My shirt buttons opened. The shirt flew up. I landed. I hit my head on the center table. I was constantly screaming for help. They did not relent. Bibhav Kumar kicked me on my chest, stomach, pelvis area with his legs. You're a member of parliament. A sitting woman member of parliament speaks about this attack. The Aam Aadmi Party comes out on Twitter and says, look at the such of Swati Maliwal. They've attacked her. They've criticized her. Kejriwal is somewhere happily beaming and campaigning in Mumbai. What action needs to be taken when crimes against women occur and the indie opposition continues to be silent on it?
It just shows the attitude of all the parties concerned. It shows the character of the people and the hypocrisy of the women MPs of the Indie Alliance. This is now one of their close allies in the CM's residence with a brutal assault on a Rajya Sabha member. Where are all those women MPs who wax eloquent about Manipur, etc.? Where are they? I condemn the rapes that took place in Manipur. Do you condemn this incident and say that the Chief Minister needs to answer this? Do you all have the courage to say that? Or is your political prospects at the polls more important than Nari Shakti and the dignity of women?
Mr. Jethmalani, I also wanted to ask you, over the last few days, we've seen a lot of footage that's going around. We've seen Bibhav Kumar has also been seen with Arvind Kejriwal after the incident. Sanjay Singh has confirmed that the assault happened. That's an Aam Aadmi Party leader. And yet, Bibhav Kumar is seen in the same frame as Arvind Kejriwal. What message does this send out?
Well, the message doesn't send a message. There's an inference to be drawn from this close association pre and post the incident. And that inference is irresistible. The inference is that Mr. Kejriwal either connived that, instigated it, or has no sensitivity at all post the incident, right? So either he needs to be arrested immediately, unless he comes out with a statement. He needs to be arrested because it's a serious offense. I mean, there are offenses ranging from 5 to 7 years, and this is assaulting a woman, right? This is assaulting a woman who complained that she was in pain, and she was in further pain because of the her menstrual cycle. And still the assault continued.
Yes, Mr. Jethmalani, she is slapped. The India Alliance is silent. When asked questions, they talk about here and there in BJP states. But this is not a political issue. We want to remind Arvind Kejriwal, he's ruling the Delhi. Delhi is not his fiefdom. This is the place where Nirbhaya happened, after which strict law and crime against women have to be punished. The woman goes today and records a 164 at Tisazari court. She's limping out of court. She's visibly traumatized. And the Aam Aadmi Party yet comes out on Twitter and says we're going to give out the Sach of Swati Maliwal.
Well, that's the worst. That's the worst part of it. You are adding insult to injury. You are now victim shaming the victim. You are attributing motives to her. You are almost justifying the assault. But that's the character of the people in this party and the allies. Please look at the silence of everybody concerned in the India Alliance. Not one person has got up to say anything. Not one person has condemned it. There's a character assassination going out against the complainant, right? There is. And there's an attempt to justify the assault. And some people say this is a family matter. No, it's not a family matter. This is a political matter because it happened in the Chief Minister's residence. And you can't keep the politics out of it.
Mr. Jethmalani, you are one of the country's leading top criminal lawyers. You understand the law more than anyone here. You've spoken about character assassination. What are the next steps that can be taken? Who can move the court here? And what action can be taken not only against Bibhav, but also his political masters who continue shielding him? Apparently, he's in Punjab, enjoying himself as everyone is trying to reach him. The NCW is trying to issue a notice and summon him as well.
Well, I mean, I suppose the immediate step is that this is a serious offense. This is not just because it's a crime against women, but it's